Hey guys, Gazin McNasty here. I'm going to be playing the Spell Brigade and trying to unlock outfit for this character here, Bryony. So we need to collect 666 XP orbs with a single magnet, which means we're going to have to leave quite a bit of those orbs on the ground. That should be exciting. Let's see if we can do it. We'll go ahead and take this off. Actually, we'll focus on the same skill, the primary skill. And I took the magnet range off of the stat bonuses, so we should be good there. All right. Let's see. Definitely going to take some armor because we're going to be running around quite a bit. So I think that's going to be something that we're going to be able to achieve once there's a ton of mobs, because we'll be able to just run away, and our plants are going to stay behind and do damage to the enemy. So should be fairly doable, but I think we have to level up first here quite a few times just to get our plants the way they need to be. Definitely want the damage. See, 666 orbs is quite a bit. Like, we're gonna have to be on the run for a while because I'm only seeing like 10 or 15 on the map right now. We'll see once we get closer towards the end of the run when there's a ton of enemies. So definitely want the move speed so we can get away. We don't accidentally pick up extra orbs. It's going to be it's kind of difficult, you know, just focusing on the main plant skill, but we'll see if we can do it. It doesn't much matter because we just need the orbs. All right, we'll just keep leveling up our plant. Probably what we need to do is get it maxed out before we attempt to do the challenge of picking up 666 orbs. Another thing we're gonna have to focus on is when I see the magnet actually pop up, it'll look like one of these fungi here, or like an ice cube almost. I've got to make sure that my muscle memory doesn't just go ahead and pick that up, because I do get excited when I see those because all the EXP is coming in. So we'll do our best. I'm actually going to be doing this challenge pretty much for all of the remaining outfits that I haven't unlocked. Kind of give you guys a baseline to how to do these challenges. And if there's something else that you guys want me to dive into, or some kind of challenge for this game, just let me know and I'll do my best to accommodate. All right. And completing these challenges is going to help our main attack. All right, cool. I think the best one would be the spell moves towards targets, because if we're running away from the targets, it's going to give even more distance, so we don't have to pick up those orbs. All right, cool. So one thing I was asking for in this game, it is in early access, so there is just one main boss, but I just seen on their main page that they're actually adding another boss, so that's very exciting. We'll do cast speed. Yeah, and those exploders are going to be beneficial too for when we have large groups. We can just get close enough to trigger that, and that's going to, well, actually, I don't know. It's going to trigger the explosion, but we're already close enough, so we'd have to be... We definitely need to get some more move speed. So, but for now, we'll pick these up, level up until probably about the halfway point, or maybe, you know, 75%, 3/4 of the way. Maybe that might be the best bet. Definitely don't want pickup distance. Take some more damage. I'm not sure on... Alright, so looks like we looks like we unlocked an outfit without even trying by picking up a health potion with being at full health, so that's pretty cool. We'll go with damage here. Yeah, see, like, if this guy here get close enough to trigger it, see if we get far enough away. Okay, we should be all right with that. We just had to be on the move constantly. All right, getting some level ups. All right, we're gonna get the first element that we can add to our attack. Fire would give us more DPS, but if we get the ice, it would slow down our enemies and allow us to get away. Yeah, much safer. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the ice. It actually looked pretty cool. Oh, did not see that guy underground there. Yeah, it's slowing them down, so that's cool. Definitely want the cast speed. Attack quicker. Alright, we got to get these cores to this circle here, which is kind of unique. I haven't really seen this mechanic in any other SurvivorLike game, so it's a little crowded over there. See if we can blow it up. There we go. Let's be close. Definitely want the damage. That's awesome. Alright, we got 1 out of 5. Let's see. Alright, cool. Got 3 down here. And so we'll just have to find one more once. It might actually be over here towards the... Yep, there it is. So we'll hit this a couple times and head over here to the one on the right. That one actually might make it. Yep, sure did. Alright. Get in there. We'll take the damage. Alright, got one last one down here. We should have our second upgrade for our weapon, or our skill rather. Alright, cool. Get through here. We don't really care about the healing because we're going to try and be as far away from those as possible. So I think increasing his size and damage with every attack would be pretty beneficial. Haven't actually used that before, so it'd be cool to see how that works. Okay, actually gets pretty large there. We'll do spellcast speed. Get these guys attacking a little bit quicker. Now, I'm not sure if they do AoE damage or if it's single target. Alright, yeah, spell size would be good. I do believe it's single target. Yep. I would like to get some more move speed, but I haven't seen that upgrade but once. I think cast speed is better than raw damage. I think attacking more frequently is better. I mean, there's a case for both for sure, but I like for it to be attacking more often than not. So if I'm counting these, it looks like I have, you know, like 40 orbs that I just picked up. So I believe we should be able to do this. I'll do the spell size again. Actually, using my wife's microphone right now. We're getting her some stuff set up for her to start streaming. Her camera should be here tomorrow, so super excited about that. Not excited about the setup, but I'm excited about having her set up. Well, set up as in getting everything installed, running the programs the right way. Very excited about her actual setup with her camera and her microphone, so. You know, it's kind of odd. We haven't even seen a magnet drop at all, so hopefully we get one this round. If not, you guys will just be seeing how awesome this round is. Just based off the one skill, so. Alright, let's see what our second element's gonna be. I know the dark skill, there's a chance for the enemies to start attacking each other. Now, acid makes the enemies more susceptible to elemental damage, so that may, I don't know. I feel like for the elemental damage we're doing right now is for it's just for slowing, really. So if we had like fire or lightning, I think this one would be more beneficial, but I think we're gonna go with this one so we can get the enemies turning on each other, you know? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, at this point, since we haven't seen a... Alright, there's one right there. Looks like a little ice cube over there, so what we're going to do is just keep running around doing our best to avoid it. it's probably going to take a while because I'm going to overestimate. The only issue with that is if I run around, I'm eventually going to circle back to the first spot. So, it's no way we can get around avoiding picking up everything. But we'll see. We actually have a second magnet down there. So we'll see how it goes. Until we start actually running into our own XP orbs from circling around the map, I think we might be okay. So it's just a couple here. Right, we do need to focus on the statues, so. See, I don't want to run into this patch over here. Ooh, getting awful close over here. Alright, cool. Alright, so we need 4 more statues. See, now we're going to get back to where we're running around the outside. But I don't think we're nowhere near 600 orbs on the ground. Increase the cast speed. Maybe we can kind of camp it up a little bit in this area. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet is to move slowly, just out of reach of our attacks. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Because we count that's like 30, 40, 50. That's like 100, maybe even more than that. I'm actually going to hug this outer wall completely. Ah, see, I don't want to run into that though. It's unfortunate. Oh my goodness, and I forgot to run after the statues. Alright, maybe we go towards the middle a little bit. It is kind of out in the open here, so dang, really wanted to get that upgrade for the objectives, but it is what it is. I should have known better than to not pay attention to it in the first place, so Alright, so there's not a lot of orbs here, so that's good. We definitely want to go higher up. We don't want to go to the right. I think what we're going to do is just try our best to move slowly. Maybe by the time we get back down to we're going to have to get some orbs here because we're going to have to collect these, move into this slime area. But that'll be okay. We definitely want to get this versus not getting the objective for the upgrade. Do cast speed. Okay, see that's quite a bit there. See, and it's attacking the exploding ones. Oof. It's sad because that's the biggest cluster that we have, and I'm gonna have to walk through it. Casting speed. I'm gonna take some damage here on purpose. Gotta finish this challenge. Damage is good. Yeah. Alright, now we gotta back off just a little bit because we don't want to die. Alright, move speed is good. I'm definitely going to take that. I'd like for this challenge to be completed. Oh man, we only got a minute left to... Let's go for the HP regen, since I was walking through everything. Alright, the challenge is completed. So ideally what we want to have happen is this cluster here get finished off, maybe circle around to the top right magnet that we have. Yeah, the explosion at the end of its lifetime is going to be huge. So, all right. Okay. You know, I think we're getting close, honestly. Do our best to travel through here without picking anything up, but spell size is good. Or, you know, we'll go with, yeah, we'll do the spell size. It'll be a bigger explosion. All right, so this area, there's not a ton. All right, we definitely want this skill here, this relic. That's pretty solid. Move speed. When our health's low, which it is. Alright, where is the okay, the magnet's right there. Oof. Yeah, I think we're gonna hang in this area. Let our guys do their thing there, and hopefully we can get a... Okay, we're getting a lot of explosions going over there, so that's good. You know what? I think we gotta go for it if we can't. Cast speed. Alright, see if that exploding boy does some work. Yeah, let's go for it and see if we can get it. Hey, well, no, wait. That's another quest. Level up thrice in 2 seconds. So we'll do spell damage. Definitely want the cast speed. Hey, look, guys, we did it. There we go. So now we can finish out the run by just leveling up how we want to. And as soon as the run's over, I'll take us to the character select screen and let's get some more health. I'll take us to the character select screen and showcase the outfits for you. Let me get some more regen. Cast speed, okay. All right. We had way more than enough, so I was stressing for nothing. All right, sweet. Go with the spell damage. All right, lucky for us, we had a few potions around. So now we can get in here and get close to these explodey boys. It's almost like they're a perk for us. It's not good when you're surrounded and there's, you know, 3 or 4 explosions going on, but it is beneficial. Oh no. I'm very glad that we got that challenge done. And if you guys enjoyed watching it, just slap a like and a subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Primarily doing this channel to share my love of gaming with everybody, and this style of like gameplay, this SurvivorLike A lot of people like to call it BulletHeaven because you're not really dodging a ton of bullets coming in like aerial shooters and stuff like that. You basically are the damage output. So just damage in general, I guess. Wasn't a great drop. Cast speed. Yeah, but it's definitely not a requirement for liking and subscribing, but it is greatly appreciated. More than you guys know, so continue on the run. The boss is about to show up here, and I'm kind of interested to see how, you know, with just this plant attack, how it's actually going to do for DPS. We may be running around for quite a few minutes, but who knows. Go ahead and take the health boost. When the boss spawns in, all of the enemies start running towards a red portal, and they kind of like sacrifice themselves. Now, I don't know if taking a lot of them out before they actually do that decreases the boss health, but I still try to kill them anyway. So, hey, let's get the move speed going. Yeah, dip in here. Kind of want to get to the middle over there to get all this experience. Oh, cast speed 18% is awesome. Oh, see, there they go. You know, I'm gonna let them go because I need to collect this experience. A magnet would be great. We'll go with the crit chance. Chance to double up our damage. Alright, where's Big Boy at? There he is. I don't know about you guys, but the sound of a ton of EXP orbs coming to you, that's, I don't know why, but it's super satisfying for me. So let's see. All right, they switched it up. Oh, he actually has new attacks. He used to have only a tombstone attack that he would do. So him spitting out that spirit is brand new. And I have not seen his health bar in 3 segments like that. So that's really exciting. That's a new attack as well. That's awesome. Before it was, you literally just kept moving and the tombstones couldn't touch you. So I do like that the developers are staying on top of this game. See, this is what the only move that he would do previously. I like that the developers are staying on top of this game and giving updates and that, because it builds a stronger following. All right, cool. We killed the boss. Actually got 2 of our challenges. Well, and another random challenge mixed in there as well. So awesome. So we got the Thorn Witch for Bryony. And we also got a Mana Siphon Relic. And we got the Magma Root Bryony. I think that's probably going to be my favorite. We'll check it out here in just a second. Alright, let's see what we got. The basic one's not bad. Oh, we go over to the Thorn Witch. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It's like a darker theme. And then we have the Magma Root Bryony. Oh yeah, that guy's awesome. Sweet. Let's see, the next character I'm probably gonna work towards is, let's see, maybe Hati. Yeah, we'll probably work towards that one. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did like it, give me a like, subscribe, give me some comments on what you want to see in the bottom, any different challenges that you'd like to see on this game, or tell me how you're progressing on the game. I promise you I'll read all the comments and respond. So hope you guys have a fantastic night. Take it easy.